What up, YouTube? Oh, here back again with another video, man. Y'all already know. But anyways, man, if it wasn't for the semen retention shit, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know where I would be. Now, when I growing up, I always used to be like a quiet nigga. Like, not quiet, but I always was more mature than people around me. And I always just stayed to myself. I always just like being by myself. But it wasn't until like I started hanging around crowds, that's when I started feeling the crowd, and like I just started like being around people. And if you never have fast food in your life, you have like plain food. When you have fast food, all them flavors hitting your mouth, you gonna start going crazy. And that's how it was for me. Like when I started like going viral on TikTok, like getting recognition, like people started knowing me, this and that. Like I started like liking and chasing. When I started like basically, when I was like, I used to go to school every day, so skipping school and doing some shit, it was fun for me. And I said, when I started doing that every single day, I started chasing happiness. Every single day, just chasing happiness, chasing happiness, chasing happiness. And I used to just chase that feeling that I would get, thinking I would feel the same way the first time I felt it. But truth to be, that was never the case. It just, after a couple of times, it died out. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I was looking at it now, it's just like I was a nigga that was chasing short-term fun over long-term success. Before I used to be a nigga that I would chase long-term success over short-term fun any day. And once I started chasing the fun, then I lost myself completely. You feel me? Because it felt good to bust a nut. It felt good to be on them sites. It felt good to skip class, and it just felt good to skip class and go do shit, to where it just stopped feeling good. Like I would do it every single day to where it stopped feeling good. I fucked up my relationship. I fucked up my grades. Bro, I done fucked my whole life over because of that shit. Now my camera, my phone trip, but anyways, I literally fucked up my whole life because of that shit, chasing fun. Literally, fun stopped being fun. When you do it every single day, it doesn't become fun no more. And I was just, damn, like I don't even know how, it just, one bad thing led to another, If I'm being honest, it was getting back on the sites for me. I would go a whole day, I would work out that day, you feel me? I was a nigga, that was a vegan, you feel me, workout. I was straight on point with everything. Then one day I worked out, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I've been working out the whole week, I've been staying consistent, let me go eat some fast food today. So I went and I treated myself, and after that I went home, and I'm like, damn, I don't usually like beat on myself. You know what, let me just beat on myself. I haven't done it in months. And I started doing that, and then the next morning I woke up, and it just became bad habits, and one bad thing led to another, and I just kept going. And I started not chasing sex, but I was just such a lustful person, to where, damn, like I became a dog. Literally, I became a dog. I was just, this girl, like I was literally a dog. Literally, because of them sites, I would see it. Like I was thinking that whatever I always see on the sites is real life. Whatever happened in the sites, the way it goes on, I would think is real life, and I would try and recreate it real life. Like, oh, I saw this happen on them sites. I saw this person do this, like I could do that too. But that was never the case. Somewhat could have been the case, but that was really never the case. Damn, it's just crazy. And I started, and once I started like being on them sites, jacking off more, I just lost motivation for school. I stopped working out. I just led to bad. I was eating out like every single day. I was working still, but the work wasn't even the same. Like my type of work was handiwork, and I couldn't even do the same handiwork. Like I felt myself getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and I was just losing size, and I lost a lot of muscle, and my brain was just foggy 24/7. And for periods of months and months and months, I just kept chasing this happiness. And then one day, some shit I had did in the past came to light, right? And it was just the most embarrassing shit ever. But if it wasn't for that moment, I don't know who I would be today. Because of that moment, because that shit came to light, feel me? I'm gonna go in detail. If you want to know about this story, I'm gonna go in detail. So it's a lot that happened. Basically, I'm gonna go in detail on another video. But this was the moment that, like, you know, just shit had shattered. I was just having too much fun, and I was just chasing after lust and everything. Like, the lust was really taking, like, I couldn't control my lust. I just couldn't. And I was just I was everywhere while I was in a relationship. And then that's what fucked me up. And then from there, I had lost, you know, the person that was once so dear to me. And then just losing that, I just lost my mind. Because, you know, when you talk to somebody every day, it's like I took them for granted, you feel me? I took them for granted. Not only did I take them for granted, I had betrayed them. Not only did I betray them, it was just, like, you know, I was telling her, like, not to do this, not to do that. Like, I was just a manipulator. I was doing shit that I didn't want being done to me, to her. And then, boom, like, that, from that moment, I was like, damn, like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, because we know I planned my life with the rest of this person. When I was first on semen retention back then, I attracted this person. But, you know, through fucked up behaviors, I lost this person. And, damn, man, literally, I just graduated high school. 2 months after I graduated, this shit happens. I lose her. I lost myself. You know, I just kept chasing after fun and fun and fun, and fun wasn't even fun no more. Like, I couldn't even sit with myself. I couldn't even stay home. Like, I just always wanted to find a move. I was never the type to party or nothing, but I always just wanted to find a move, whether that's just doing something, going out to eat, or staying out late, or just doing something. Like, I always just wanted to have fun. And when you do it every single day, it no longer becomes fun. Especially if you have to force it and you can't have fun by yourself, bro. It's not fun. When you just ask random people to hang out and stuff, you feel me? It's just not fun. Like, it just stops being fun. It gets boring. You feel me? Like, it's no longer exciting. And after everything had went down, you feel me? That situation, I just didn't know what to do anymore. I was just, every single day, it would just hurt. Like, the only thing helping was just going to sleep. Like, you ever been so depressed to where all you could do was sleep? Like, the only good feeling is sleeping. That's where I was at. And I was just sitting in regret every single day. Till this day, I'm still sitting in regret because I'm like, damn, like, I really did that. Like, damn, like, that's crazy. Like, wow, like, I really did that. But, you know, every single day I was just sitting in regret, and it was just on my mind heavy. Like, I couldn't focus. I'll go 4, 5, 6 days without eating. I was just not who I was anymore. You know, especially, like, and the person was, you know, the girl was still around in my life, and to just see that hurt on them, knowing I did that, I'm thinking, so like, damn, how did I fall into this? Like, I knew how I fell into it, but, like, how did I let myself fall into it? How did I not catch myself? How did I not stop myself? And from there, you know, it would just hurt me to see them hurt. And so I just kept living. But my life was like, I was just living, not knowing what to do. And then, I don't know what happened, but over time, over 2-3 months, I was still having, like, meaningless sex and shit. But then I had just stopped one day. After, like, 2 weeks, it's like, you know, it's like a breath of fresh air just came into me. It's like, everything's gonna be okay, you know, as long as you don't go back to this. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was just something talking, like, as long as you don't go back to going to this person, you don't fall back into these ways, and you stay on this path, you'll be forever straight. And, you know, I had started connecting with God again, you know, talking to God, praying to God. And that's what I realized during my deepest moments, our lowest times, that's when we reach out to God. But besides that, we're just living life. It's only like when we're fucked up, that's when we reach out to God. You feel me? And you know, I just started living life more righteously. You know, just started doing better things, good things, so I could, in a way, so I could get a lot of good karma, or just to even out my karma, because I knew I had a lot of bad karma. And I don't know, I just started doing good things. And I just started living life righteously. I stopped lying. I stopped doing a lot. I stopped talking to females. I just stopped entertaining females. I stopped doing so much. And from there, I just, my life was starting to go back up again. And then boom, I hopped on semen retention. Every 2-3 days, I would still hit them sites. I started hopping on semen retention. I went on for like a 2-3 week streak. And I was like, damn. Like I started living for a purpose again. Like I started living for goals. I started like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just started doing better for myself. I had all these goals that I wanted to hit, but because of the situation that happened, I just said fuck it to everything. I was like, I don't even give a fuck no more. Like, this is over with. But then I realized that, like, you gotta have these goals with, like, if I'm with the person or if I'm not with the person, I gotta have these goals regardless. That way, like, if somebody exits my life, and I know not to make no mistakes again, like what I did before. If somebody exits my life, this is the path that I'm going on. They could join me or they could not join me. And that's how I'm gonna live for the rest of my life. But besides that, things just started looking bright for me. Like, my energy was good. People were telling me, oh, like, hey, oh, your skin is radiating, like oh, you're this and that. And I started just giving out positive energy to other people, and over time I just started feeling well, and I started working out again, and I started eating healthier again, and I just stopped doing, like, the bad things. I just stopped doing, like, the being on my phone. Like, I started going to sleep early. I just started being more clean, taking more care of myself, dressing a little bit nicer, and it just started feeling like I started catching myself again. Like, over time I just started catching myself again. New Year's hit, and I'm like, New Year's, I want to cut my hair off, and I want to start a YouTube channel. And I didn't start, but I did cut my hair off. That's what my hair used to be a lot bigger than this, but because the New Year's came, I just cut my hair off, and I'm like, I'm gonna stick to these goals. And I started sticking to my goals. I was inconsistent, but I was still doing it every here and there, and that's better than at least doing nothing at all. And I started being more consistent with my goals after that. And time heals. And if it wasn't for the semen retention, I probably would have never got back onto this, because if I'm being honest, when I was in that hole, it was only like a nut was the best feeling I could get. A nut was literally the best feeling I could get, the best feeling I could have. Cause I just felt so down. And then it got to a point where a nut didn't even feel good no more. Like, it's crazy. A nut didn't even feel good no more. A nut didn't even feel good. Like, I'm sitting here like looking at myself like what the fuck am I doing to myself? And I started watching these videos, and I just started educating myself, and I just hopped back on this journey. And now here I am. I'm making YouTube videos. I'm working out. I'm eating healthy. My skin looking good. I'm taking more care of myself. I have accepted things for how they are. Man, I just want to say it feels good to just be back up on my feet, doing what I'm doing what I want to do. It just feels good, even though I don't know how to explain it, but even though all that happened, the fact that, like, I was like deep on the floor, like never getting up type of person, to now getting up, running. And I know, like, running, like, running, jogging, however, I'm talking metaphorically, running, jogging. And now, like, I know, like, when it gets to this area of my life, I'm gonna sprint. When this area hits, I'm gonna sprint. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. And I used to be an overthinker like a motherfucker, but like in the last video, hopping on this journey, the overthinking how went away. Like, not overthinking, but it minimized a lot. Like, now I just stopped giving a fuck. I just stopped giving a fuck about certain shit. Like, I don't even give a fuck about it. Like, if it holds me no purpose, but bro, I don't even give a fuck. Like what you believe, like I said in the last video, but if you believe something, you give it powers. You give it something because you believe it. So I just stopped, like, overthinking. Because when you overthink, you believe in what you're thinking. So I just stopped giving into that. And I don't know, like, all I'm focused on is me. What I'm gonna do. Where am I gonna go? How I'm gonna be. How I treat other people. And man, like I said, the semen retention that comes with the benefits, man. Same females that heard about the situation that happened, man, these females gonna come and go. These females now, they steady coming. I'll post a picture on my Snapchat and the females are swiping up. I'm not giving in to no female, but the females are there. They may realize, oh, these females not going nowhere. And now I'm a lot, because of that situation, I'm a lot wiser. Like I'm way more calm and collected. I'm living a way better lifestyle. You know, I'm happy with the way I'm living right now. And I'm happy with the direction that I'm going right now. I'm just happy. Like, I'm not happy, but I'm proud of myself for overcoming a lot. Even though I was the reason why I put myself there. But you know, I'm also the reason why I got myself up. And now I'm back up on my feet. And I'm jogging. And I know it's gonna get to this point when I hit this mark in my life, I'm gonna sprint. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. And it's nothing but a matter of time. But if it wasn't for the semen retention, if it wasn't for getting off them sites, if it wasn't for chasing the nut, for not chasing the nut, man, I don't know where I'll be. I don't know how my life will be. I'm telling you, man, semen retention, it changes lives. Literally. The best time of your life, or when you got to the best point of your life, you probably wasn't even having sex like that. You wasn't on them sites like that. You probably wasn't even beating off like that. That was probably the best time of your life. I can guarantee you, because I know it was for me and I know it was for a lot of other people. The best time of your life is when you're not on them sites and when you're not pleasing yourself, like down there. So, man, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm proud of myself for being here. You know, I stopped chasing happiness. I started chasing, like, and I was watching these motivational videos like every day to get myself out of this situation. I stopped chasing happiness and I started chasing things that make me proud. And looking at my YouTube channel, it makes me proud, because when I first started making the videos, I barely had the views. And now I don't have amazing numbers, but I have better numbers than I had before. You know, I'm looking at my body and it's better than it was before, and I'm just proud of myself for it. I'm just proud of myself for where I'm going and how far I've came. And if it wasn't for this journey of semen retention, I don't know where I would be. But this shit saves lives, man. This shit changes lives. This shit could literally do a whole 180, flip everything around. Real shit. But anyways, man, that's how semen retention saved my life. And if I could come from something like that, I don't know your situation, but if I could come from something like that, you could too. And your situation might not be the same as mine, but you could come from whatever. It don't matter, bro. It's just a matter of time. 2-3 months from now. 2-3 months from now. And if you stay on this journey, you're gonna be a whole different person. That person that you was, it's not even gonna matter no more. Promise you. It's, oh man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be smooth.